My friends helped me out to impress my crush. In the heart of Oakwood High, where every hallway was an echo of laughter and secrets, I found myself hopelessly infatuated with someone who seemed impossibly out of reach. Her name was Mia, the girl with the warm smile and a passion for art that lit up her hazel eyes. She was the kind of person who could turn a mundane day into an unforgettable one, and I, Ryan Thompson, was the nervous guy who could barely string together a coherent sentence around her. For months, I watched her from a distance, admiring her effortlessly cool demeanor as she flitted between groups, always accompanied by a swarm of friends. But every time I summoned the courage to approach her, my mind blanked, and my palms turned clammy. I was convinced that my shy personality could never compete with the vibrant aura she radiated. That's when my friends, Sam and Lily, decided enough was enough. "Dude, you've got to ask her out," Sam urged one afternoon, tossing a half-eaten granola bar into the air and catching it in his mouth. His enthusiasm was infectious, but I wasn't ready to believe it. "You can't just keep watching her from afar. It's time to make a move." Lily chimed in, her blue eyes sparkling with mischief. "What if we help you? We can totally come up with a plan to impress her." I raised an eyebrow, intrigued yet skeptical. "What kind of plan?" "Leave it to us," Sam said with a grin. "We'll make sure she notices you, like, really notices you." After a few more minutes of discussion, we crafted a plan that seemed outrageous yet oddly fitting for a trio of high school students trying to navigate the turbulent waters of teenage romance. We decided that the upcoming art showcase at school would be the perfect opportunity for me to catch Mia's attention. The theme was Nature's Wonders, and I was going to create a piece that would stand out, even if my artistic skills were far from impressive. As the days passed, I spent every free moment sketching in my notebook. With Lily's guidance, I focused on a vibrant depiction of a sunset over a forest, trying to capture the blend of colors in a way that would resonate with Mia's love for art. Sam, ever the enthusiast, helped me gather materials, even raiding his younger sister's craft supplies to add texture and depth to my piece. Finally, the day of the showcase arrived. My heart raced as I set up my artwork in the gymnasium, surrounded by the creativity of my peers. Each table overflowed with paintings, sculptures, and photographs, all vying for attention. I felt like an imposter, standing next to works that seemed to breathe life, while mine felt like a mere attempt at imitation. "Stop doubting yourself, man," Sam said, noticing my nervousness. "Mia's going to love it. Just be confident." The moment Mia walked into the gym, everything seemed to shift. She wore a light blue sundress that flowed with her every movement, and her laughter rang like music as she admired the art around her. My heart skipped a beat as she approached our table, glancing at my piece. "What a beautiful sunset," she exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with genuine appreciation. "Did you do this?" Yeah," I stammered, trying to maintain eye contact. I wanted to capture how nature can be both peaceful and vibrant. She nodded, her gaze still locked on my artwork. "You did a fantastic job. The colors are so vivid." Her compliment sent warmth coursing through me, and for a moment, I felt like I could actually breathe. "Thanks. I actually wanted to show it to you because I know how much you love art," I blurted out, regretting my choice of words instantly. "You know I'd love to see more of your work," she said with a smile, and for a split second, I couldn't believe my luck. Just then, Sam and Lily swooped in, creating a distraction that let me gather my thoughts. They started chatting with Mia, asking her about her latest project and how she was preparing for her upcoming art class. I took a step back, grateful for their support, but also nervous that I might lose my moment. "Hey, we're going to get some snacks," Lily said, winking at me. "You two keep talking." With that, I was left alone with Mia, my heart racing as I struggled to think of something interesting to say. But to my surprise, the conversation flowed easily. We talked about our favorite artists, shared embarrassing stories about our art mishaps, and laughed at the ridiculousness of high school life. As the night wore on, I felt more at ease. It was as if the initial tension had melted away, replaced by the genuine connection I had longed for. Just when I thought the conversation couldn't get any better, Mia leaned closer and said, "You know, I've always thought that art has a way of expressing emotions that words can't." Her sincerity struck a chord within me. Exactly. I think that's why I love it so much. It lets you convey feelings without having to say a word. Right? She grinned, her eyes lighting up. I'm so glad you understand that. As we continued to talk, I caught Sam and Lily in the corner of my eye, giving each other triumphant thumbs-ups. It was a silent celebration of our little victory, and it only made me feel more emboldened. I had always seen Mia as someone who belonged to another world, but tonight, she felt reachable. After an hour that felt like mere minutes, I realized it was now or never. "Mia," I began, my heart racing again, "I was wondering if you'd like to hang out sometime. Maybe we could visit the local art gallery together." Her face lit up, and a grin spread across her lips. "I'd love that. Just let me know when." With that simple exchange, I felt as if a weight had lifted off my shoulders. The crushing anxiety that had held me captive for so long was replaced by a flicker of hope. We exchanged numbers, and as the night came to an end, I couldn't help but beam with pride. As I walked home, I replayed the evening in my mind. It wasn't just about impressing Mia with my art, it was about being brave enough to share my passion with her, and to let her see the real me. I knew I couldn't have done it without Sam and Lily's encouragement and support. They believed in me when I couldn't believe in myself. The next day at school, I found myself navigating the halls with a newfound confidence. I approached Mia at her locker, and we fell into an easy rhythm of conversation that felt so natural. My friends smiled knowingly from a distance, their mission accomplished. In the weeks that followed, Mia and I spent more time together, bonding over our shared love for art and discovering little quirks about each other. I still had moments of doubt, but the more we connected, the more I realized that she appreciated me for who I was, not just my artistic abilities. Looking back, I couldn't have asked for better friends who believed in me and pushed me out of my comfort zone. It was a lesson in courage, friendship, and the beauty of taking a leap of faith. And as I strolled down the hall next to Mia, I felt grateful for every step that had led me to this moment, one that was worth every bit of effort, laughter, and love.